guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. My name is SkiniMini.
And I'm Pharaoh.
Last episode, we went ahead and we broke John Armstrong's Cyclops, and then we started the trial, and Gumshoe gave his testimony. So, it doesn't look too good right now, since the judge might think we're the faker.
Right, he seems pretty intimidated by us, and it's like, what?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and cross-examine him. So when the incident took place, the victim was alone at his table, sir. Let's go ahead and press on that. Let's get some more info.
Can I stop you for just a minute? Huh? What is it? Did I say something that contradicts the evidence? He's so desperate for that to be true, he's practically crying.
Oh.
Your testimony just now doesn't match the testimony given by Miss Bird. She claims that there was another man at the victim's table. Yeah, that's what she said. And well, okay then. What killer wouldn't say that when faced with a homicide conviction? Hey! Sadly, her testimony isn't supported by the owner or the other customer. Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, it's true. The two testimonies tie up on that. They both said there were no other guy at the table. What should I do? Should I press on the point a little harder or not?
Let's go ahead and press harder because Maggey swears there was another person, so there has to be something going on.
Well, maybe the other witnesses just missed him. Perhaps her view of the victim's table is obscured in some way? Ha! That argument is as weak as a coffee tray bench, right?
Oh.
Huh. I have here in my possession a ticket. A ticket? Looks more like a photo to me.
Do we gotta look at it?
You shut up. Yes, a one-way ticket to Guiltyville. Population, the defendant.
That was terrible
Well,
to do.
That was just corny. This is a photograph taken from near the entrance to the kitchen. This is the scene as witnessed by a chef moments after the poison took place, correct? Sorry, that was the judge.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm sorry. I think the court will agree that with such a clear view of the scene of the crime. How, Mr. Trent, could anyone have overlooked a second person at the table?
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. That doesn't... It certainly seems to show the victim's table extremely clearly. But it all depends on where, what's-his-face is sitting.
Victor?
Kudo. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the evidence real quick.
Alright.
Don't present, please. Just don't present, please.
Objection! Aww.
Oh. Yeah, okay, where was Victor Kudo sitting?
I don't think we have a idea where he was sitting just yet.
Okay. Alright, we'll see. Okay, alright. Alright, okay, let's see. Traces of poison were found in this coffee cup. Let's press on that.
So, traces of the poison were found in the coffee cup and nowhere else? I'm not sure I get you, pal. Was the poison a liquid, or was it a powder? If I had to put it in layman's terms, I'd say it was a powdery substance. So the poison could have been in anything that was on the table. Sugar, salt, pepper. Ha! Do you put salt and pepper in your coffee, Trite? Well, you never know what some people, they don't do what they,
You don't know their life, kiddo. Get off!
Right?
Sorry, I got flashbacks.
You got what?
I got flashbacks.
Oh, flash. I heard something different.
What? Oh my... No.
Nothing. The victim took his coffee black with no sugar. Ugh.
It seems that the poison could only have been in the coffee.
What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not?
Let's go ahead and press harder.
Are you absolutely certain that the victim even drank any of his coffee? Huh? What do you mean? Well, according to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. But what proof is there that the victim ever drank any of it? Oh, hey, you're right. That's what I was thinking. Okay. In case you were wondering, that last objection was for the detective there. Huh? For me? Oh, hey, you're right. You may be fooling the court, but I'm not falling for it. If you had the time to waste, you had the time to present that piece of evidence.
What?
That piece, sir? Yes, that piece. What piece was it again? Oh, God, here we go. This!
What?
Ow! Oh, should I be grateful this coffee's only hot enough to give me first-degree burns?
Ah!
Wait, so, why did I think first-degree was the worst one?
It's third-degree burns is the worst, right?
Yeah, the way Phoenix is saying it, and yeah. I don't know why I thought... Oh, never mind. Well, I don't know anything
Time
about
to go
medical
back
terminology.
to school!
Hell no. I'm glad I'm done with school. Oh! Now I remember! This is the victim's coffee cup.
It was pretty.
Yes, the victim's cup. Now take a good look at the rim.
Oh, yes, it's unmistakable. There's clearly a coffee stain on it.
Conclusive proof that the victim did drink the poison coffee that was in this cup.
Are you sure? I mean, you didn't need test for DNA if it was on the lid, or... I mean, if he spilled it, it could have stained on the cup.
Oh, I totally missed out what he said, but I think something he gulped it down like this, and he went crazy. For the record, the only prints on the cup are the victims and defendants.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Upon further investigation on the cup, we found a certain chemical substance.
Okay.
And that's where he mentions the potassium cyanide.
Oh, man. Okay, so that stuff really packs a punch. I don't think that's important. And it looks like Miss Bird might have had some kind of motive. Okay, let's press on that. Maybe we can steer the motive to somebody else.
Some kind of motive? Yeah, but if you ask me, it's been blown way out of proportion. You know what my golden rule is, detective? Chuck out a bad cup of coffee. You can always get another. Huh? I don't get it. I'm saying we can always get another witness on the stand if we had to chuck you out. So stick to the facts, detective. Now then, what was Miss Bird's motive? Come on, Gumshoe. She was They say she wanted to steal a lottery ticket. I knew it. That's what we heard yesterday as well. It disappeared from the scene of the crime. And it wasn't just any lottery ticket. It was a winning ticket for $500,000. I could do so much with that.
Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket too, didn't he? But he stole the wrong one.
Then is it possible Maggey stole the winning one? What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not?
Yes, we pressed harder on everything else that we've gotten stuff, so let's go ahead and press harder.
Wait a minute! The mere fact that the lottery ticket disappeared is no way implicates my client. I have here in my hand the very ticket in question.
That's a $500,000 lottery ticket.
One a female police officer found it when she was conducting a search of the defendant.
Oh no!
What? Well, that should have been something we found out earlier, but okay.
Yeah.
That's you.
Order!
She's quite a lucky bird, our little waitress.
You will submit that ticket as evidence to the court immediately.
I better keep an eye on that ticket. The way the judge's voice is quivering.
Oh.
I need that money for stuff.
This ticket was presented to the court in the previous trial too, but it feels heavier now somehow. $500,000, you say?
It's just a scrap of paper. What matters is where it was found, Your Honor. I bet he wants to say it was found on Maggie's person.
That's enough! The facts of this case seem overwhelmingly clear to me. The defendant had ample opportunity to commit the crime of which she is charged. Furthermore, it seems beyond reasonable doubt that she did indeed commit this crime.
I like an old man who knows the score.
There's also the matter of the $500,000 lottery ticket. That alone provides a very credible motive. I mean, for that sum of money, even I might be tempted to bend the rules.
I don't mind an old man who's weak to the siren call of money.
Not good, Nick. The evidence against Maggey is starting to pile up fast.
Yeah, that's because the court has ruled guilty once already. I'd say it's about time to wrap up this repeat performance. With one final decisive piece of evidence.
Oh, shoot.
He's got more evidence against Maggey? This is the apron the delightful Miss Bird was wearing at that time.
Wow, that's not the cleanest apron I've seen.
That stain looks like... It can't be blood, can it? Ha! It seems the star of our play was a little flustered. And somehow spilled coffee on herself. The coffee? That's not exactly the first thing that caught my eye. Of course, coffee stain isn't the most interesting thing about this apron. No, there's something else that stands out even more.
Something else? I presume you mean the...
Of course, referring to the pocket.
Oh.
The pocket? A search carried out right after the incident uncovered this. Potassium cyanide. The very poison used by the killer was in her apron pocket. A bottle of poison in Maggie's pocket? Yeah, and Maggie's prints were the only ones on it. What? You know, this isn't good.
No. Order, order, order! The court will accept these items into evidence. Okay, but hold on. Can we go back to the blood on the apron?
Yeah, it seems kind of odd that,
Godot.
he's totally skipped that.
There's something still bothering Mr. Godot. Why have you not explained the blood stain to the court?
Hold on real quick. I'm getting there. There we go. Bloodstain? What bloodstain would that be?
Don't play games, prosecutor. The blood-colored stain that's smeared over the apron.
That's ridiculous. No one told me anything about bloodstain. You don't need to be told. Just look at it. Well, detective. Could this stain really be blood? No way, sir. It's just ketchup, sir. Ketchup? She must have gotten some on her apron when taking some on her breakfast that day. Going back and forth on that one.
You could have spoken up a little sooner, Detective Gumshoe.
Pull stuff like that again, I'll have you drink 17 cups of ketchup, witness. Ew.
Ugh.
Ugh. I thought everyone knew it was already.
That's nasty.
Right.
I haven't seen anything yet to make me doubt the last verdict I ruled over this case.
Ugh.
The motive, the opportunity, and the supporting evidence. They have all been clearly established.
Well, Trite, it seems you really are phony after all. Oh, you really know how to drive a man nuts.
Witness, please continue with your testimony. Describe to the court the crime scene and the findings of your investigation there. It just seems too convenient. Like, if somebody was trying to commit murder, why would all these pieces of evidence be so easily found?
Yeah, it sounds a little...
shady.
Yeah, and too convenient. I mean, not to say, like, I mean, crap happens. People are stupid out there. Criminals are stupid. So, they're bound to leave crap behind, but this is, like, almost too good.
Yeah, it's, like, too convenient. It's like, come on, this has to be, like, a job or something. Alright, this is cross-examined to Gumshoe.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, shoot, here we go. Okay.
The crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by kind of a scary old man, sir. Poor Maggey had passed out from the shock. It must have been really tough for her. The victim didn't have any identification on him, but we figured out who he was pretty quick, and then the investigation went smoothly. When Maggey was searched, we found a liar ticket in a bottle of poison. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene.
You identified the victim and secured your prime suspect. Very good.
Last chance to convince the court you're a real lawyer, Trite. Don't count on any more cross-examination after this one. So, let the fun begin. Alright. Well, I don't know about you, but something seemed odd on the very last statement. I don't know.
Which one?
The very last one. He's like, that was it. Nothing else was found. Nothing else was missing from the crime scene. Are we sure about that?
Well, yeah, and like the one thing that got me is hold on, I gotta look at it. No, not that one. But the victim didn't have any identification on him. But he figured out who he was pretty quick, and then the investigation went smoothly. That it's a contradiction in itself, because it's like, how can you know who he was if he had no ID on him?
That's true. Should we press on that one?
Yeah, let's press.
Wait a sec. Huh? Did I say something dumb again?
Oh.
Let me paraphrase what you just testified to this court. Oh, hell no. Benji, I am recording. What are you doing? You're barking at your treat. You're being a little Okay. Sorry about that. I was just going to say something. Oh my god. The victim didn't have any form of ID on him. That's basically what you said, yes? Yeah, basically. Well, in that case, how were you able to identify the victim so quickly? Oh, that. He's so let down. He's got the whole sagging shoulders and puppy eyes thing going.
Aww.
There was a prescription bag on the victim's table along with the lottery ticket.
Wait, what?
All right, then. It seems Mr. Glenn Elg visited his doctor before he went to Tribulations. We got the victim's name from the medical records on the doc who prescribed the meds.
That's a reliable enough source for the court.
What should I do? Should I leave this alone or ask to hear more?
Let's, why do we need about insurance?
Hey, we need to ask about his health insurance because we need some.
Yeah, who is your provider? We need to know.
How are the rates? You gotta pay a guy, do a good copay? How much is it?
Alright, let's ask about the prescription bag.
So what sort of medicine was in the bag? Well, actually, the bag we found was empty.
Wait, what?
Huh? Yeah, completely empty. It was completely empty?
What the?
That's odd. Ha! You're entering an empty paper bag as evidence? Desperate, are you, Trite?
Shut up.
But now, what happened with the investigation after that, Detective?
Oh, okay. Okay, so now that you said statements, what is statements? Here, and that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene. Well, I think now that we have the prescription bag, he didn't mention that in his testimony, so I think we could present this prescription bag here. Do you think?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
And yeah, let's go ahead and present that prescription bag.
What was that even noise?
You know me, I just make all kinds of noises. You just learn to flow with it.
Yeah, okay. Detective Gumshoe, I think I should point out something to you. There's just one small contradiction in your testimony. Oh, finally! I'm getting all anxious just waiting, so hurry up, will you? You testify that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, The prescription bag you mentioned was empty. Sorry, I had to, like, take some air there. Did the officers recover the medicine from the scene of the crime later?
Oh, Monty, shh, not you too.
The dogs just want to be in this episode, apparently.
I guess.
No, they didn't. The victim was given a prescription right before going to Tribulations. Where then did the medicine disappear to? You are too cool, pal! Hell yeah.
Indeed! Due consideration wasn't given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial. Witness, why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence?
I guess that's the most careless thing you've ever done so far, huh? The victim was killed by poison, and the victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared. The victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself. That's some stupid medication, then.
Yeah, unless he's not supposed to eat it.
Right, or overdose.
Order! Well, Mr. Godot, what do you have to say to that?
Ha! That's all.
Oh, great.
What? Read for the court the name of the clinic of the prescription bag, if you will. What's the clinic's name got to do with anything?
I swear if it says Hottie Clinic, I'm gonna be so mad.
Okay. Okay. New ear. Now, hold on.
Good luck.
Oh, God. I'm just looking at it. Like, it's like, intimidating me. Otolaryngological jaw. Wait. Otolaryngological clinic. Otolaryngological clinic. Okay, so basically, it's a freaking. It's ear. It's freaking ear medicine, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody needs needs to know the word otolaryngological. It's not even that hard. Otolaryngological. You know, Skinny, let's just go. Go. I hate this. I hate doing this every single time. I had to prove a damn point that I can say the word, and I just keep making it worse and worse and worse for myself, and people think I'm just a dumbass. Okay, but no, seriously, I just have a hard time saying that word.
Oh, God. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good.
Seeing you struggle was just really funny. All right.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Oh.
Just what kind of illness was the victim suffering from, Mr. Godot?
Hardly an illness, Your Honor. More like a bitter war wound, you would say.
A war wound?
The day before the incident, Mr. Elk found himself in a fight. He took a blow to the side of the head and ruptured his eardrum. Oh! He ruptured his eardrum?
Owie. Then what on earth was the prescription he was given?
It was a cream that used to be applied topically inside the ear canal, not to be ingested. What?
Well, that still could have been...
I mean, it doesn't mean he didn't follow the directions, right?
Yeah, I mean, some people just automatically put stuff in their mouths and...
I'm not gonna... oh, boy. It's mentioned in the autopsy report if you read the fine print. They found traces of the medication in the victim's left ear.
Oh, yes, here it is, in very, very fine print.
It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Tribulations. Therefore, it would be absurd to believe that he would have eaten his medication.
Hold up, wait a minute, I'm gonna... Nothing, never mind. Okay.
No. Oh.
It seems that this medication is, irrelevant to the case after all.
No!
Nick! If you don't think of something quick, it'll all be over.
She's right. I can't get away with any old weak objection. What should I do?
What should we do, guys? What should we do?
I don't know.
I don't know, but we'll find out in the next episode. Nice. So, thank you so very much for watching, guys. And if no one's told you that they love you today, I do.
And don't forget to visit your local local clinic for whatever your ear needs.
Sponsored by Pharaoh 2091.
And just like picture me and stupid quotes, all that nonsense.
Yeah. All right, bye.
Bye bye.